Hi, Rich Spezzano here from Digitally Fearless. I've been a graphic designer for more than 20 years and know that in 2019, most professional companies use Photoshop. Unfortunately, Adobe now sells Photoshop on a subscription basis, and over time, it can cost you thousands of dollars. There are several other graphic and photo programs you can download, but I cannot find any that work like Photoshop. That is until now. Affinity Photo is a $50 program that works so much like Photoshop. They are giving a 10-day free trial, so you can get it on the link below. You can easily use Affinity Photo at home and then go into a company and use their copy of Photoshop because it is so similar. Best of all, Affinity Photo reads and writes Photoshop PSD files. In this tutorial, I will show you how to tweak Affinity Photo to work like Photoshop. So let's get started. When you first open Affinity Photo, this is what it looks like. I have loaded a screenshot of Photoshop so we can compare the two. I like the dark mode in Photoshop. Let's do the same in Affinity. Choose Preferences. Then under User Interface, here you will see Dark and Light. Click Dark and close. As you can see, Photoshop uses tabs. It's the same in Affinity Photo. You can move them around and pull them out just like Photoshop, so change them to your liking. In the Photoshop screenshot, you not only see the color palettes on the upper right side, but also see them on the lower left in the toolbar. I really like that and have gotten used to working that way. I think many other people use the lower left also. I had a hard time trying to figure out how to get the palette on the lower left in Affinity Photo. I wish they would have made it easier, but here's how to do it. I went up to View and then scrolled down to Customize Tools. Customize Tools allows you to move tools around. You can add and remove any tool to and from the toolbar. I searched and searched but did not find a color palette to move to the left. Then someone informed me that if you go down to the bottom where it says number of columns, change it to 2 and then hit close, voila! We now have our colors on the left and we have our colors on the right, just like Photoshop. In Affinity Photo, if you click X on your keyboard, your foreground and background palettes switch, and that's exactly the same in Photoshop. But if your palettes had different colors on them, just like this, first let's change the colors. You can still click X to change the foreground and background colors, but in Affinity Photo, when I click D, nothing happens. In Photoshop, when I click D, it brings everything back to black and white. I use this keyboard shortcut a lot for masking. Fear not, because Affinity Photo is so flexible and allows you to work the way you want to. You can create keyboard shortcuts. Let's do this. Go up to Preferences and then Keyboard Shortcuts. You will see that there are so many, it's amazing. Here you can add or change any keyboard shortcuts. Our interest is bringing colors back to black and white, just like Photoshop. So let's go to Miscellaneous, then it says right here, Set Fill to Black and White. Type the letter D like I already did before and hit Close. Now when I hit the letter D, my palettes change to black and white, and then I could switch back and forth with the letter X, just like I did before. So if I change a color like this and hit the letter D, I'm back to black and white. These were the main settings that I felt were really important to get Affinity Photo to work like Photoshop. In future videos, I will be showing side-by-side views on how to do things in both Photoshop and Affinity, plus other how-to videos showing cool techniques and projects in Affinity Photo. Once again, if you thought this video was helpful and want more, please click like and subscribe. Thank you.